The editorial teams would like to spend greeting and thank to the valued listeners who have always shown interest in accompanying 24 Hours channel. In today's news about the COVID-19 situation both domestically and internationally, let's update you with the latest and hottest news that has happened in the past 24 hours in the following video. Please stay tuned.
Dear audience, according to the website of the Central Meteorological Observatory, yesterday, Typhoon Doksuri formed in the eastern waters of the Philippines on Friday morning. By 8 a.m. this morning, it had strengthened into a powerful typhoon. At 2 p.m., the typhoon center was located over the waters east of Luzon Island in the Philippines, approximately 900 kilometers southeast of Eluanbi, Taiwan. The forecast indicates that Doksuri will move in a northwest direction at a speed of 10-15 km per hour. It is expected to continue intensifying and may reach super typhoon status with wind speeds of 50 to -58 meters per second, category 16 to 17. It will approach the southern coast of Taiwan, and after making landfall in the southern part of central and southern Fujian, it will turn north and move further northward, affecting eastern regions of our country with gradually weakening intensity. Strong wind forecasts. From Monday to Saturday this week, strong winds of Category 6 to Category 8 are expected in eastern Taiwan, Bashi Channel, Taiwan Strait, most of the South China Sea, the majority of the East China Sea, and areas near the Diaoyu Islands, the mouth of the Yangtze River, Hangzhou Bay, the southern coast of Jiangsu, the coast of Shanghai, the coast of Zhejiang, the coast of Fujian, Taiwan Island, and the eastern coast of Guangdong Province. Wind intensity in the nearby seas or central areas affected by Doksuri may reach Category 12 to Category 16, with gusts possibly exceeding Category 17. From yesterday to next Friday, Taiwan, eastern Jiangsu, Fujian, eastern Guangdong, and eastern and southern Jiangxi will experience continuous heavy to very heavy rain. Some areas in eastern and southern Taiwan, central and southern Fujian, and the eastern coast of Jiangsu will experience heavy to extremely heavy rainfall. The accumulated rainfall in these areas will be 40-100 mm, 120-250 mm in parts of eastern and southern Taiwan, eastern and southeastern Fujian, the eastern coast of Jiangsu, and northeastern Guangdong. Some localized areas may experience 300-500 mm and 600-800 mm on the eastern side of Taiwan. The maximum hourly rainfall in these areas will be 30-60 mm, with some localized regions possibly exceeding 80 mm. The heaviest rainfall is expected from Thursday night to Friday. Significant rainfall is mainly expected in the eastern part of Taiwan on Tuesday, the eastern and southern parts of Taiwan, the eastern coast of Jiangsu, and eastern Fujian from today to tomorrow, and on the eastern coast of Guangdong, Fujian, eastern Jiangsu, and eastern and southern Jiangxi on the day after tomorrow. From Monday to Friday, the risk of natural disasters caused by the typhoon is moderate to high in southern Taiwan, Fujian, southeastern Jiangxi, eastern Guangdong, and eastern Jiangxi. These areas are prone to landslides, geological incidents, river floods exceeding warning levels or guaranteed water levels, and urban inundation. Meteorological experts have warned that Typhoon Doksuri is a strong and long-lasting typhoon with a wide range of impacts. After making landfall, it will penetrate inland and may continue to move northward, bringing widespread wind and rain to eastern China. The wind and rain in Taiwan, Fujian, Jiangsu, Guangdong, Jiangxi, and other areas will be considerable. Local residents are advised to take measures to prepare for the typhoon and reinforce flood prevention measures in mountainous areas, geological disasters, river floods, urban inundation, and strong winds. Ships in the affected sea areas of Typhoon Doksuri are advised to return to Hong Kong early to avoid the storm, or to evacuate from the affected areas. Offshore operators should also evacuate in a timely manner. Due to the long-term forecast, the future trend of Typhoon Doksuri is uncertain. The Central Meteorological Observatory will closely monitor its developments and impacts, providing timely updates and forecasts. Dear audience, Sichuan province has just ended a period of drought and high temperatures, but now it is experiencing heavy rainfall. The situation with drought and floods is rapidly changing. A few days ago, flash floods occurred in more than 10 cities, including Chengdu and Guangyuan, forcing over 59,000 people to evacuate urgently. The Central Meteorological Observatory continues to issue blue storm warnings at 6 a.m. on Monday, from 8 a.m. the day before yesterday to 8 a.m. Yesterday, there was heavy or very heavy rain in southern Thiamtay, the eastern and southwestern catchment areas of Sichuan, the western and northern areas of Chongqing, the central and western areas of Hubei, the southern part of Shandong, and the central and northern areas of Jiangsu. Among them, parts of Thiamtay, Sichuan, and Chongqing received heavy rainfall ranging from 120 to 210. The Provincial Meteorological Observatory of Sichuan issued blue storm warnings on Sunday afternoon. Since that evening, heavy rain has occurred in some areas of Sichuan. Minor flooding occurred in the Min River, Qingyu River, and Fu River, and some small and medium-sized rivers in Chengdu, Dujiangyan, Mianyang, Nanchang, Leshan, Meishan, Guangyuan, and other places experienced minor floods. The Sichuan Provincial Hydrological Center stated that the Longmen Mountains and the western plateau of Sichuan, affected by this heavy rain, will experience a short-term transition from drought to floods, leading to floods in mountain rivers and causing mountain floods and geological disasters. CNR reported that, since Sunday, 11 cities in Sichuan province, including Guangyuan, Baojun, Dazhou, Mianyang, and Chengdu, have been hit by heavy rain, and 61,100 people have been evacuated. Among them, Mianyang, Guangyuan, Abat, and other areas reported that more than 3,600 people were affected by the natural disasters. Videos uploaded online show heavy rain and sudden floods in Dujiangyan, Daingia District, Zhangju, and other places in Chengdu, Sichuan. On Sunday, one video posted on the internet shows heavy rain in Dai County, Sichuan, with sudden flash floods damaging roads, vehicles falling into sinkholes, and the West Lishan Snow Mountain Scenic Area being closed. According to the Sichuan Provincial Meteorological Observatory, from 5 p.m. on Friday to 7:30 am. On Monday, Guangyuan, Chengdu, Baojun, Nanshan, and Mianyang received heavy rain. Leshan, Dujiangyan, Naxi, Nigan, and Tuqing experienced heavy rain, while Tuxi, Nojing, and Abai experienced heavy rain. Among them, Yanhai Village, Lijiang Town, Shuangxi District, Guangyuan City, accumulated 187.7 millimeters of rainfall. The China Meteorological Administration predicts that in the next 10 days, Western China will continue to experience heavy rain, with the number of rainy days increasing. Among them, Sichuan, Chongqing, and Guangyuan are at a high risk of floods and geological disasters. On Sunday evening, the Ministry of National Defense of the Communist Party of China issued a Level 4 emergency response to control flooding in Sichuan and Chongqing. On Sunday evening, the Conservation Bureau of Zhangju City launched a Level 4 emergency response to flood and drought disasters in 14 districts and counties, including Chengdu, Wuxuan, and Vodek, and requested to maintain the goal of preventing casualties. Helpless netizens said, "Good news. The rain has finally come. Bad news. The rain may be too much." Dear audience, over the past weekend, heavy rain and floods in Sichuan, China, have caused serious damage to roads, bridges, culverts, and infrastructure. The region has been experiencing rainfall since Friday night. 4 people are reported missing, including 2 children and 1 teenager. A state of emergency has been declared throughout the province on Saturday. The provincial governor of Sichuan, Mr. Huang Chuang, said that about 25 bridges across the province have been affected, 19 of which have been damaged, and the investigation is still ongoing. A portion of the main railway line from Chengdu to Chongqing is known to have been washed away. Mr. Huang Chuang also mentioned that 500 to 600 people have lost their homes due to the rising floodwaters. China Post has suspended postal activities in the area on Monday due to severe traffic congestion, causing serious economic losses. Mr. Huang Chuang said, "We do not have specific figures yet, but it is certainly in the tens of millions, and it could be hundreds of millions when it's all over." Dear audience, on the past Monday, an old railway bridge in Liaoning province was washed away by the flood, causing a freight train passing through to derail and some vehicles to be overturned. Yesterday, the official Weibo account of China Railway Corporation, Tumduong Limited Liability Company reported that at 8:40 p.m. on the past Monday, an old railway bridge on the Daihos-on Trinjiat-on railway line in Haksan District, Kamshao City, was washed away by the flood. A freight train carrying coal derailed while crossing the bridge, and some vehicles were overturned. The report stated that there were no casualties. Mainland media reports indicated that train E2809 from North Chidong to South Guangzhou encountered a sudden landslide collapse at around 10:30 am. Last Friday, invading the tracks, causing carriages 7 and 8 to derail and crash into the station, resulting in fatalities and injuries. According to the official report of China Chengdu Railway Group, the accident resulted in the death of a high-speed train driver, an inspector, and 7 injured passengers. While floods ravage the north, high temperatures and drought persist in southern China, causing widespread forest fires. Yunnan and Sichuan are in the high-temperature center of the country, with temperatures exceeding 40 degrees Celsius. Last Thursday, the temperature in Beibei, Sichuan, reached 45 degrees Celsius, setting a new historical record. Around 10 a.m. on Thursday, a forest fire broke out in Biji Town, Taizan District, Kunming City. At around 10:26 am and 1:37 p.m. the same day, mountain fires broke out in Baike Whiteown, Taizan District, and Taivan Town, Kwanduong District. Additionally, according to local officials of Taizan District, Kunming City, at around 6:28 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday, fires broke out in the forested mountain areas of Daihai Village and Moktudan Village, Taizan Town, causing the fire to be extinguished after 11 hours. The videos show raging flames illuminating the night and intense fires. The cause and extent of the fire have not been disclosed in official reports, and the actual situation is yet to be confirmed. On Monday, Namzung, Sichuan Province, faced water shortages due to drought, with the entire district of Banan having no water. Local residents lined up to collect water. In another incident, a house was buried due to a landslide in Trinken City, China, resulting in 6 fatalities. In Hubei, floodwaters swept away cars and damaged flowers. According to Xinhua News Agency on last Friday, the landslide occurred in Wanchao District, Trinken City, central China's southwest, on Thursday night. Local authorities reported that a house was buried in the landslide and heavy rain, resulting in 6 fatalities inside. The rescue team promptly arrived at the scene, and search and rescue operations continued throughout the night. According to the Trinken City Earthquake and Geological Disaster Rescue and Prevention Agency, heavy rain in recent times and water seeping into the ground make geological disasters like landslides more likely to occur. Local authorities initiated a Level 4 emergency response to geological disasters on Thursday morning. Meanwhile, heavy rain poured down on a scenic area in Hubei Province, southern China, on Thursday, causing flooding, sweeping away cars, and submerging farmland, forcing people to evacuate, according to Reuters. Bao'an District and several towns in the western part of the Tuo River area suffered severe flooding. The rainfall in Bao'an District reached 279 millimeters in 12 hours, breaking the previous record of 189.2 millimeters recorded on July 4, 1980. That concludes today's news update. If you have any contributions, please leave them in the comment section. If you find this helpful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any contribution of the program, please leave a comment below or write us a letter. On behalf of the team, I, Phương Thảo, would like to thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you again.